And a very warm welcome to my live. How are you doing today? Hope you're all well and welcome to Fairy Wednesday. We are live from the UK. It's just after 6 o'clock on Thursday the 6th of September 2023. So, welcome to Fairy Wednesday. Why is it called Fairy Wednesday? Wednesday is known as the holy day of our fairies. The fairies are our elemental angels. They are our earth angels. You can tell the difference between a fairy and an angel. An angel you usually see is with feathers and with a glowing light, a halo, and you feel this beautiful white energy. The fairies, you usually, if you ever see a fairy or they come to you, you usually see them with like insect wings, such as butterfly wings, moth wings, dragonfly wings, ladybird wings, etc. And fairies are usually found, as they're with our element and they're earthbound, they are normally found by the elements, by a tree, with your flowers, with your herbs, with animals, by the water, by the sea. Your angels will be seen all over the place. Of course, you can have your fairies with you all the time. How do you attract fairies into your home? Well, you have the window open, or you have an open hearth or something so they can fly in. Have like I said, a window. Have potted plants. They love potted plants. They will come in if you've got cut flowers. If someone gives you cut flowers and you want to work with them, they give you some cut flowers, like some cut roses, etc., of love and stuff. You can invite the rose fairy in with you, the love fairy with you. However, cut flowers die. The moment they are cut, they die. And of course, fairies like to bring an abundance. And of course, if you cut a flower, you are shortening the abundance of that bloom. So they do prefer fresh flowers, fresh pots. So that's why most people connect with fairies outside. Or like I said, if you're in a kitchen window, you have some fresh herbs flowing. Like me, I've got potted plants. I've got a money bush in my lounge. I've got a beautiful, I think it's an orchid, which my friends gave to me Christmas, and it's still alive. Yay! I've got a cactus on my type of cactus plant on my altar, so it's constantly there with live flowers, so it's connecting with the fairies constantly there. It's evergreen. Green is the holy colour of fairies, because green is represented by Mother Earth, and it's also represented by our heart centre. Our heart centre is pink, and of course green is the holy colour of fairies, where Wednesday is the holy day of fairies. So hence why it's called Fairy Wednesday. As you can see, I've got my green top on in honour of the fairies. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I got green, I don't know, green nail varnish, green eyeshadow, green knickers, green paws, green, I don't know. I have something green, or I have worked with green crystals, aventurine, etc. On that day when it's in honouring of the fairies. And of course, I'd like to try and eat a lot of green vegetables, you know, broccoli, lettuce, cucumber and all that. So it's honouring the green, honouring the fairies. And of course, I always give thanks to my food, especially, you know, plants. And if you eat meat and things, just go, thank you for your life. Thank you, plant, for giving me your life. Like I'm eating a green apple. Thank you, apple, for giving me your life so I can receive nourishment. Thank you, broccoli, for giving me your things. If I eat meat, I give thanks to the animal that has given its life so I can be nourished, etc. Always give thanks and gratitude for everything. I give thanks to I'm drinking green tea. I just suddenly realised I'm drinking green tea out of my daughter's mug. Quick, hide it. She's not home from work, so hopefully she won't realise I've nicked my daughter. It's not really her mug, it's a mug, but it's her one. I'm not sure if anyone can recognise. I mean, to me it looks like Harry Potter's star. I don't know what mug it is, but it's hers. Someone gave it to her and she goes, that's my mug, Mum. You're drinking from my mug again. Green tea. Absolutely. So yeah, so that's why it's Fairy Wednesday. Now, if you're watching me, come and say hello. And if you're watching this replay, remember to watch #replay. Now, this week we've all been talking about it's different elements this week. We started off Monday with your mindset and your motivation, why you want to go for things. Yesterday, and Tuesday, what it was about. Oh, yeah, and today is carrying on because we're talking about help with procrastination. We have our dreams, and why aren't we going with our dreams? Because we are procrastinating, maybe because we feel we're not worthy, maybe we're surrounded by people who are Debbie Downers, Neddy naysayers, people who say you're not worthy of it, people who don't think you're good enough. You say to someone, I want to go for this, and they go, what do you want that for? I wouldn't do it. Don't listen to those people because it's your dream. But because we are surrounded by toxic people, toxic environments, toxic situation, toxic self-belief, lack of self-confidence, and excuses and reasons why we can't do things. And these are just stories we tell ourselves. Oh, I can't do this. I can't go for this career because I haven't got the qualification. The thing is, I didn't have that at school, but maybe that was 20 years ago and you didn't have the opportunities, or you chose not to take those opportunities. You do have wonderful opportunities available to you. We've got a beautiful lady who joins us, and she's, I was going to say mature lady, she's over 21, bless her cotton socks, but she's going back to university. She's not letting age, she's taking this opportunity. So age is not an excuse now. I didn't have the opportunity to go to university then. However, in the UK we have what we call the Open University. You can go to the Open University anytime you want. You can start a course, etc. like that. And they actually take people who haven't got like A levels. It's not an excuse. They look at what your circumstance, they look at your life experience, and you can say, well, actually now is the time. And you can go for degrees if you need that, and if you really want to go for things, it's able to go for it. No more excuses. Oh, I haven't got the time. Hey, that is an excuse of procrastination. The excuse, I haven't got time for this. I did a post earlier today about 3 reasons why people don't procrastinate. The time is one of the ones, the reason I can't do this, and etc. like that. And that's one of the greatest excuses that people give, the lack of time. But if you really want something, you will go for it, and you will find that as a solution. Now, if you say, I haven't got time, I haven't got to go to that. If you want something done, they usually say, go and ask a busy person, because a busy person knows how to do their time management. And this is if you want to overcome your procrastination. And one of your excuses is, I haven't got the time, I'm not able to do this. And it's that excuse. It's like, that's procrastination. Why are you using these excuses to step forward? What is the real story that you're using that excuse? I haven't got the time. We have all got 24 hours in a day. We've all got the same amount of time. Yes, we all live a life, but we choose to use our time in different ways. And it is the way you are choosing to use your time that you're using the excuse, I haven't got the time. When people say, oh, I haven't got time to write in my journal and write in my, do my 10-minute meditation, I haven't got time to say my affirmations. And I say to them, what time do you get up in the morning? Oh, 7 o'clock. Well, why not get up at 6:45 in the morning, and then you've got it's only 15 minutes, losing 15 minutes of sleep, but there's your 15 minutes to write in your journal, to do a 5-minute meditation, and to get yourself all set up for the day. I found you 15, and then the rest of the day you do what you normally do. Get up in the morning, you take the kids to school, you go to work, you do this, you do that, you come home, you watch the EastEnders, you do this, and blah 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 blah, and then you go to bed. I have found you, all you've done is start your day 15 minutes. Oh, but I need my sleep. When I go, what time do you go to bed? When I go to bed about midnight. Well, how about going to bed at 11:45? Because what you're doing, you go to bed, so that's 15 minutes earlier. So then you're getting up 15 minutes earlier. There you go. Same length of sleep time, but you're giving yourself an extra 15. So you've still got the same length of time, but you've changed slightly. So when people say to me they haven't got the time, it's bullshit, really. And if I find you that time, and then you go, oh, well, and then you'll come up with another excuse, another reason, oh, well, I don't want to do that because I'll be disturbing my partner. Well, tell the partner that they can get up and do their meditation as well. Or you can get out of bed while the house is sleeping, and go downstairs to the lounge when everyone else is asleep, and do that then for your 15 minutes. I know people who get out of bed, squeeze out of bed so they don't disturb their sleeping partner, and go downstairs. And then what happens is, while they're doing the meditation, they can put the kettle on. Then when the partner wakes up at 7, the kettle's boiled, and they go, here's your coffee, straight away, and they're not having to wait for it, and you're getting their day up early and stuff like that. That is just all it is, the procrastination. Now the thing is though, we often wanting support and guidance and help, because when you are doing this on your own, it's very lonely and it's very easy to come off track because you haven't got anyone to support you. And this is where having a mentor or an accountability or an action plan. And now myself, I use my phone alarm a lot of times, the time my alarm goes off in the morning to get myself up. I actually set it a couple of times because I have got the habit of, turning off and then going back to sleep. Yeah, I do go back to sleep, and then the alarm wakes me up again 15 minutes later. Oh, I'm meant to be up. Boom, boom, boom. Often what happens though is, the reason why I set a second alarm is that, yes, I wake up and I might set the alarm for 7 o'clock and I do my meditation. Sometimes in my meditation, because I'm calming myself down and I do actually drift off because it's early in the morning. And this is why I have my second alarm, to wake myself up, because often I do my meditation, I'm doing my calming, my affirmations, and boom, boom, boom. And I'm so relaxed, and then it's just like I drift off. So I have my second alarm that goes off to wake me up, but I've already done my meditations and my affirmations in the morning. And that's all it is, because they go, why have you set an alarm for 7 and 7:20? The reason being is also it's a timer to go, right, that's it. I need to get on with the rest of the day, because otherwise I can sit there journaling for hours. I can sit there doing my affirmations for hours, and I get distracted because thank you for my day, thank you for yesterday, thank you for my bed, thank you for this amazing day of wonderful opportunities. I have an abundance of high-paying clients coming into my life every day. I have an abundance of good health, abundance of wealth. And thank you, universe, and thank you. And then I just do my breathing exercise, breathing in and out, in and out. I'm amazing, I am fantastic, I am awesome, I have a wonderful day of golden opportunities. And I sit there and lie there. I'm actually lying there. I think if I actually sat up, but I find I'm a bit stiff in the mornings. For myself, it's the way I do it. That's why I set the alarm for like 20 minutes. So I've got my 20 minutes, and then that's it. And then I get out of bed and it's like, boom, that's it. You've done your 20 minutes. Now, if I decide that, you know what, I want a bit longer, I will snooze that second alarm and go, no, I haven't quite finished. So I press snooze and it gives me another 5 minutes. Then it goes off and go, right, that's it, finished. And off I go for the day. But I found myself time. Now, some of you may or may not know, I'm a terrible person in the morning. Well, I used to be. And that was my excuse, is, I'm not a morning person. And I am not a morning person. I am an afternoon, evening person. However, I am training myself, not that excuse is like, and I know that's me. I do like my afternoons and evenings. So this is why I set my alarm, and so I do that, because I'm not wasting so much of my afternoon and evening. And then, of course, again, I've set my alarm for my bedtime, because I am a terrible TikToker. Yes! Oh my God, I spent hours on my TikTok. So I've now decided to have 2 alarms, because I was just setting my alarm for 11:33 and it was going on and I was ignoring it. So what I do now, I set my alarm at 11. Bing, 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 right. It's bedtime, okay, but I'm still on TikTok. So I then set the alarm at 11 and then at 11:33. And when it goes off the second time, I go, right, that really is, it's bedtime. I've given myself an extra half hour of TikTok. Not good. Also, the thing is, if I can turn my phone off, it means you come off, because you're meant to come off TV, media and phones and stuff at least an hour before you go to bed to help your brain go down. But what I then do is I then go to bed and I read my books, and that's how I calm myself down. So that's it. But the thing is, how do spirit guides help you with procrastination and messages from the elements? Well, if anyone joins me today, and I will do the disclaimer now, and then if anyone else joins later, don't forget to pop on, if you're watching this, to say hello, and if you're watching it replay, to say #replay. So I may or may not be doing readings. If I do, I'll be using the Elemental Fairies affirmation cards by myself, Julie-Sian. You need to be over 18 for a reading. If you're under 18, you need parental consent, and parent needs to be there during the reading. I'm not allowed to give legal, medical or financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it for any other reasons apart from entertainment, it's down to you and not down to me. There is the disclaimer, so I won't be turned off by the Facebook police. And also it's a legal obligation to a law in the UK. I have to say that. I don't want to break any laws. My thing is, if it's legal, doesn't hurt you and doesn't hurt anyone else, go ahead. I've done it legally. So, going ahead. Remember, if you're watching this, lots of heart signs, and also remember to press share. Don't know who's watching. It says I've got one viewer, but that could be myself watching myself. Love it. So I will carry on. So what is this Fairy Wednesday? Well, Wednesdays I always talk about different spirit guides and how they can help us. Now, leading up to August, I was talking about every week. I was talking about a different angel or spirit guide or a different god or a different goddess, a different deity from around the world who helps you manifest abundance into your life. We are now talking about different guides in how they can help us in different ways in our life to help you manifest the dreams. Hello Colin, how are you doing? Hello Jeanette. Oh, we have got beautiful people here. I thought I was talking to myself. That's okay. So how can we connect with these spirit guides? But yes, I've talked about working with a mentor and an accountability buddy. Why is that? When you're on your own, you want to do it, and you're surrounded by negative people, negative naysayers. Why do you want to go and climb Mount Kilimanjaro? I wouldn't do it. Of course you wouldn't do it. You're a couch potato. You haven't got dreams. And of course they don't want you to go for your dreams because it just shows off how pathetic and how dreamless they are and how they haven't got the get up and go, and they want to keep you down. So when you want to do this, it's nice to work with a mentor or an accountability buddy who will help you focus. They come to you without any judgment, without any pressure, and they discuss with you, what do you plan to do this week? And they're there, you know, when you sort of say, I'm surrounded, and they go, we'll listen to you, and they go, right, what can we do to ignore those people? What can we do? What can we do in your life and things like that? And we help you to do this, to stick to things, because it's nice having someone who has got no interest, because I am really interested in you achieving your dreams, and I am interested in everyone, but we're not biased, we've got no judgment to you. And if you've had a week when it's all gone what you call pear-shaped and nothing, that's fine. Doesn't matter to me because it's your life, but we can help you go from negative to positive and things. And that's why it's so important to have someone who is not a friend. I mean, mind you, a lot of my clients have become friends now, which is beautiful. So many of my clients are now beautiful friends. Woohoo! I love it. So I'm really, really blessed that they have moved from that sort of client to friendship, and we chat and we do all sorts of things, and it's really nice. I love it that what's happened. But again, I am still a friend who is non-biased, non-judgmental. I just ask you a question, and it's down to you how you react to that. And then I ask, well, why are you reacting like that? But it's from a friend, from a place of heart. And those who are on here know that I do help you. And it's like, yeah, and I was going to say to people, go, well, if you can really, and they go, well, I can do it myself, I don't need to pay you money. And I go, that's fine, but if you can do it, why haven't you done it? And why aren't you doing it now? If you think you can do this on your own, why aren't you doing it on your own? Why aren't you doing all this? Oh, and then there comes the stories of procrastination. And I go, well, it shows that you haven't got that why. And that's what we were talking about on Monday, your why. When your why is so strong and so powerful, why you want to go for something, and then your reason, this is what we were talking about yesterday, once you found out the reason and the behind it, you know, why do you want to win the lottery? Well, I want the money. What is the money? I want financial freedom. That is your why, is the financial freedom, not from just the one-off from the lottery, because we can get financial freedom from other avenues, but you're so sort of go, oh yes, so you see this on media, win this £3 million, that's what the lottery, oh, I'll go and get it, I can do this. But then of course, why, yesterday we were talking about why doesn't the law of manifestation, the law of attraction doesn't work. Suddenly remember what we were talking about yesterday, brain blockage there from Joey. So that's what it's all about, is why isn't it not working? Is because you're just getting your eggs all in one, and you're just sitting there and you're not purchasing the lottery, or you just purchase and go, yeah, I want it, but you're not working, doing the right thing and the right reason. Because a lot of reasons why people say, you know, my daughters, and I was saying about this, why we won that bingo the other day, and I went, probably because we didn't have the right things. But I said, what we're manifesting is even bigger, and we're not setting because someone goes, oh, £500, that's lovely. I would think, because I've been putting out, I want all this more money. So of course, and I was trying to explain that to daughter, because I said, I'm not limiting myself to art, but I said, those people, they're limited, they're in their mind, but they needed that money there and then. I said, if you go and talk to that people and say to them, you know, what are you going to do? And they'll go, oh, you know, we scrimped and saved for our 5-day holiday, we put everything aside, and this is now being an absolute godsend. And it's go, that's why the universe did it to them. That's why they got it, because we are okay with our everyday needs, but we're putting in abundance because we're going to the next level. So how can we help with guides? So a guide is your spirit guide, and you've got the angels, your gods, your deities, etc., like that, ascended masters. And one of the reasons why we procrastinate is, like I said, you know, it's an excuse. And the main reason is because you're scared of going from, you're so used to this ordinary life you're living in, your I'm going to say the elephant manure life, your day-to-day, boring, sludgy life. But you've got this dream, all right? But it's easier to stay in what you know, easier to deal with the pain and the poor me, to play in the victim and all that. It's easier because it takes work, it takes concentration, it takes time to do this. And you're going to love the card for tomorrow. Yes, I've just pre-recorded a reading for tomorrow, and it's an amazing card. Oh my gosh, yes, because I have pre-recorded tomorrow because something's happening tomorrow, so I had to pre-record it today, and I've just literally done it, and I'm so excited. It's all about time. So so what it is that you use the, I haven't got the time, but then you go, well, if I find you that time to work on your things, then you go, oh well, you know, and it's like, you know, you want half an hour every day to work on your passive income. I haven't got time. I go, do you watch EastEnders? Yeah. Well, instead of watching EastEnders, there's half an hour there, you can work on your passive income. Oh well, you know. And then I go, well, and they go, well, I've got to put the kids to bed at 8. What time do the kids go to bed? At 9 o'clock. And I go, well, you can work between 9 and 9:30 on your passive income. You can work on creating your CV. Maybe you need a qualification, then you can do your studying then. Do you have a lunch break at work? Yes, I have an hour lunch break. What do you do with your hour lunch break? And well, I go, well, there you go. You can eat your lunch and do your studying. And there's your an hour of studying there, or half an hour you can get in 20 minutes of reading a book or reading a chapter. And, you know, rejuggling your time. You know, I've got a lunch break. How long? Use your lunch break, you know, to do your studying. Instead of, you know, do these things. Like myself, I mean, I get in the habit. And today I was, because I have a shake in the morning with my 3 fruit and stuff in it. Hello, sorry. No, don't apologise. Oh, I love that. I'm going for a walk after I've done this. I'm going for a walk after, because it's been too hot for me the last couple of days, and I'm actually bitten to pieces with the midges. I am absolutely covered in midgie bites. Hi Tara. So I took the decision that I'm actually going to go for a walk when I finish doing my live, because it's a bit cooler. I've been really struggling, and yesterday I had a bit of an asthma attack outside. The heat affected me, so I took the decision that my exercise, and I've rearranged my whole day. So instead of when I would have done my walk this afternoon, I've done my work. And then my daughter, I'm only going for a little half-hour walk, because it's like 10 minutes there, 10 minutes, well, actually it's 15 minutes back. And my daughter said that while I'm going for my walk, she's going to cook dinner. So I'm going to do my work. So she's cooking 31 degrees. Oh my gosh! I don't know where you are, but oh my gosh, that's hot. So that's why I took the decision. But my daughter said that while I'm out doing my walk, she will prepare today's dinner. Time management. Otherwise I'd have said dinner would be like, and of course I'm doing this fasting, and I can only I'm choosing. If you put Vicks on the midges, won't come near you as much. Oh, that's a good tip. I've got some Vicks fire, because we used it when we were at Glastonbury. When we were at Glastonbury, and the smell of the toilets, we were putting Vicks vapor on our nose so we couldn't smell the toilets. Tell us about the wee buggers like me and up there. I've got on my left thigh, I have got 10 bites. I've got one on my left thigh. Oh my God, they're all over me. And I said to my daughter, it's one of two things. It's either the midges or we got fleas in the house. I'm putting it to Mudgies. I hope I've got fleas in the house. And then when you start, have you noticed when you start talking about it, you then start itching, you know, oh, I've got nits, and then you start scratching. No, don't do that, people. Absolutely. London, it's 31 degrees in London. Oh my gosh. How was Brighton? Did you enjoy Brighton? But yeah, the Vicks. Oh, I'm going to remember that. I'll go and, yeah. So I'm going to go smelling of Vicks, and people go, what's that? And I thought, I don't care. I don't want to be, well, I've been bitten so much. I think it's because I'm so sweet. That's why they love me. They love me. God, when I was in India, I have loads too on my hip. Yeah, and the thing is, my daughter says, how did they get there? Because I have my leggings on. How do they bite you through leggings? And I've got my shorts. How on earth? I mean, I'd understand if it was here and here, and it's not there. It's under. And I go, how the hell do they get through your leggings and stuff? I've got shorts on today. I've gone sexy legs tonight. I've got shorts on. I don't care. I'm going to go out there because it's too hot to wear leggings as well. On my hip. Yeah, how do they get to your hip when you've got clothes on? I don't know. I think it was because yesterday I was down by the lake. On my TikTok, I shared on my, if you're on my TikTok thing, I shared my a little clip I took when I was at the lake, and I think that Brighton was lovely. Bit of a scary incident before we went, and that threw me a bit. Oh dear, but you know what? You still got there, and that is great. So absolutely. So yeah, so why is it that we use things? Because when you're surrounded by toxic people and naysayers, or if you're on your own like me, a single parent, and or not being rude, like, you know, people who are on their own, they live on their own, or you're on your own, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle to keep focused. And or if you're working with people, or you're surrounded by friends and neighbours, or your society, or your community, or your religious groups, and you want to step out that you want to get out of the square box. You want to, you know, the sky's the limit, and it's hard to do it on. And this is why it's so helpful working with someone who you can chat and talk to. And it's like, yeah, this is why it's helpful to have a mentor, to have an accountability, someone who you can talk to on a Monday and go, this is what I plan to do. And also it's like, right, I've spoken to Julie, and if I don't do it, and it's not that, she will kick me up with her soft fluffy slippers on a Friday. Yes, I will. But no, it doesn't. And it's no judgment. If you haven't got that, because I understand, life gets in the way with me as well. Life does, you know, this is why I decided to take the whole of August off, because I was helping with my grandchildren. I didn't know, leading into July, August, what days that Stacey's going to need and what days she didn't need help, because I didn't know my son, because she's married to my son, and sometimes he works, and I didn't know his work roster. And she wasn't completely aware of it. So I just thought, you know what, I'll take the whole of August off. And then the days when Henry was working, I could pop over and help with the 3 kids. And the days when Henry was on holiday, off days of his day, because he doesn't always work every day. You know, he'll have a Monday off because he's worked the Sunday, etc., like that. And it's like, oh yeah, if you can sort out, might do an essential oil blend of the midgie, some sort. Yeah, isn't it rosemary as well? I don't know. If you can look into that, I'll buy it off you. God, I need it. And a spray. Do it as a spray, and then you can, you know, with a bit of I don't know, sun cream factor in it as well. Pop in the sun cream. So then you spray the sun cream factor over you, and it's got the essential oils in. That's just suddenly popped into my head. I didn't say any brands are available, but yeah, that's a good idea. A repellent spray, sure, mint is good. Yeah, look into that. So working with a mentor and accountability buddy gives you, like, on a Monday, you talk about it and go, this is what I would like to plan. And then it's like, yeah, well, just try and do one thing. Focus on one thing. What one thing can you try and do? And today's Monday, yes, sorry. Everything disappeared then. I just suddenly thought it's my computer dying, but it's not, it's fine. And then it's like, well, just focus on one thing and just try and get one thing done this week. And you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday until we chat again. Or Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is. And this is it. And this is why I took August off, is because I thought, you know what, I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, take time off. And in the end, Stacey and I actually went away for a week. Oh, that was fun. Kids to the seaside. On it. Yeah, absolutely. So, but some of us here love to work with our spirit guides, and of course I've talked about different angels and spirit guides, and as I said, leading up to August we were talking, need to do that, focus step by step, absolutely. And yeah, and do one step at a time. What do I need to do? Well, the one thing you need to do, are my parents available for babysitting? Yes, they are now available. Okay, have I got the money, and what flights and etc like that? And do one thing at a time. And then I'm going to go here. Right, I need the vaccinations. You need your vaccinations. Okay, how much is it going to cost? I need my visa. How much is that going to cost? Etc. I keep getting and then just go right. And this is why you're getting overwhelmed, is because you've got too much and you've not got focus. So the way to keep it getting overwhelmed, because you're getting anxious and stressed, is you haven't got pinned it down to points. Pin it down to points. What is it I need to do? Right, I want to go away. I need a child. Right, my first job is. So you speak to them and say, right, I need a babysitter. Are you able to babysit me? If the answer is yes, you can go on to your next plan. If the answer is no, okay, it wasn't meant to be. If the answer is yes, you go, right, I want to plan this trip. And the trip is going to cost me. And then first of all, you just do little things. Right, well, this is what the retreat costs me. How much are the flights? Just pencil in, how much is the flights to fly down to there? Back, return flights, boom, boom, boom. How much is the visa? How much are the travel insurance? How much? So you've got all these things to work out. Mum and Dad said no. Okay. Maybe it was too short a notice. We can work around that. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe that's okay. It was probably short notice, and short notice to arrange their time for such a long time, because you'd been away for like 7-8 days, so it was probably a short notice. So say to them, right, if I want to do this again, but also how if I want to find another way, we'll put it up to the universe. Maybe the universe is saying to you is, go with a travel companion who isn't interested in the retreat, however is interested in visiting the area. Maybe take your son with them, and during the day they can babysit your son. Maybe, because they spend the day on the beach and doing things, and if it's out of school, maybe you can take some school books with you, and we can do a little bit of school work during the morning when it's not going. Or when it's hot, go to the beach in the morning and afternoon. When it's really hot in the summer, I can't take them off school for that long. There's ways around that. I can talk to you later. But, we can sort it. Well, maybe plan it another time. Maybe there's another retreat you can go on. Maybe, think of something else. Maybe there is someone else who could have him. I don't know. I can't, have. I want to find another one. Absolutely. And put it up to the universe. And this is how you could do it. So let's get back to procrastination, because we've digressed. Okay. So the procrastination. Oh yeah, I'm trying my best to blend. Got it. I'm going to try my best. Oh, well done, Lavender Moon. Aha! You see, you're sorting it. Put it up to the universe. So, procrastination. And why is it that, you're working with someone, but sometimes for people here who like to work with spirit guides, they like to work with their angels. And as I've spoken before, a lot of these different guides and angels have got different specialities. Like, if you want legal help, you go to a lawyer. If you want medical help, you go to a doctor. You wouldn't go to a doctor for legal advice. You wouldn't go to a lawyer for medical advice. You go to these specialities, and a lot of these spirit guides and angels have got their own specialities. Archangel Raphael, he's there for helping with healing. St. Francis of Assisi, he loves working with animals, okay? And Archangel Michael for protection. But we have got certain angels, spirit guides, gods and deities who have a speciality in helping you with procrastination. So let's talk about them. Let's see if this will work, that one. Okay, so there are three, I mean there are lots of others, but I picked on three. I'm talking about Archangel Michael, who is the protector, Pele, P-E-L-E, who is the fire goddess from Hawaii, and Vywamus, who's an ascended masters. And these all, as well as their other skills and knowledge, you know, Archangel Michael, he's the protector, he's a good cord cutter, etc. But he does have other skills. So if you are a procrastinator and coming at things, working with Archangel Michael, he's known for his strength and courage and helping us cut through the fear and uncertainty. And this is one of the things, you know, why we're doing this, the unknown, because you're stepping into a life of your dreams. But what is that going to happen? And what's going to happen to your past life? Well, your past life is going to fade away because you're going to do this. But he cuts away the fear and uncertainty. And with his guidance, he can find the motivation to tackle tasks head on. He will help you to go, right, I want to do this. This is why I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. Archangel Michael guides and directs us when we're feeling lost or stuck with respect to your life's purpose or your career path. So if you're not sure what you want to do, you know you want to get out of this elephant manure, this same old, you know, oh, another Monday, same old job, same old shit, same old. He will help you. So meditating with Archangel Michael, he will give you guidance and he will direct you when you're feeling lost or stuck with respect to your life purpose, career path. He can help you to stimulate if you're feeling unmotivated or you're fearful of action. You're scared to take action, because you take this action, you're going to take yourself from here and you're going to take you from there. What are people going to say? Because you're no longer with them. You're living here. You've moved out of this shithole and you're living in this beautiful home. You know, you're going to leave your friends. Well, your friends will come with you. You know, you can still meet up with friends. Archangel Michael provides us with clear guidance about what step to take next, so you can connect with Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. What do I need to do? What are my next steps? And he will give you guidance. Now, whether he's going to talk to you in your head or he's going to show you opportunities which you take, that is how Archangel Michael will help you with procrastination, because you're going to go, yeah, it's going to be exciting. Yes, he's going to get you through the fear. Archangel Michael cuts away the fear and the uncertainty, and he will help you with guidance about what step next to take. But it's down to you to take action. If you want to attract what you want, attract, the attraction, the end of the word is action. You need to take, if you want to attract something, the word of the end is act. You need to act. He shows you what steps. You have to take those steps, but he's saying it's okay. He will show you that these are safe steps to take. Then we go to Pele, the fire goddess from Hawaii's volcanoes. Now Pele, well, it wasn't volcanoes, she was the fire in Hawaii, but she is the fire goddess, and the fire is the passion. And Pele's fiery energy ignites your inner passion and creativity. Your inner passion, we were talking about it on Monday, your why. Your passion. This is why I want this dream. This is why I'm going to go for this. This is why. And she will help you find creative ways, as this Lavender Moon has come up with his ideas, and she's just done the creative way, and she's going to create amazing anti-midgie spray. She encourages, this is Pele, to approach our tasks with enthusiasm and vitality, and turning your procrastination into productivity. So stop saying I'm a procrastinator. Oh, I'm a procrastinator. Go, no, I'm a productive maker. Not a procrastinator, I'm a productive maker. And every time you do that, and then instead of saying that procrastinator, because I'm a procrastinator, the energy is down here. I'm a producer. Same beginning, procrastination, but productivity. So instead of using the CD, we're stepping through the alphabet, we're stepping through productivity. I am a productive maker. See the energy. As soon as you say, try saying procrastinator. Say procrastinator. See the difference in the energy. So next time you hear yourself, I'm saying procrastinator, go, no, I'm a productive, and what can I produce? Pele helps us to tap into our passions and our true heart's desire. Yes, we've discovered why. She helps you tap into it, and this desire is your fire. She reignites your flame of passions, your reason why you want things. We were talking about that on Monday. What is that passion, and where do you want it to reignite? Is there reignition in your career, in your relationships, or in your whole life? Because life is manure. It's the same old, the same Monday, the same Tuesday, and the weekends is This is why I lead my extraordinary life, because I've got fed up of the same Saturday, Sunday. This is why I go out and about, because I'm sick and tired of it. So I was turning my life from ordinary to extraordinary. Especially if you're feeling stuck in a rut and not sure what you want, but you don't know what you want anymore. What you will have in the morning. You know that you don't want any more of this shit. You don't want any more of this dullness. You don't want any more of this lack. But you don't know what you want. Pele will help you reconnect. So you do a meditation. Pele, help me. What does I need to do? And Vywamus. I love working with Vywamus. 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 He is an ascended master, and he offers wisdom and clarity. So imagine when you call in these three guys. I mean, my God. He helps us to prioritize and organize our goals. So maybe, Nuella, this is who you may wish to work with, Vywamus. He makes it easier to stay on track and overcome your procrastination's grip. Okay, he will help you to stay on track. He gives you these points. You do it 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will still keep you, and he will make you become the productive person, not the procrastinator. He helps us to discover our life's purpose, just like Archangel Michael and Pele. He helps us to face our shadows and will illuminate them with light and show us how we can overcome them. For it is our shadows that is holding us back. That is our doubts. I haven't got the confidence, I haven't got the ability, I haven't got the knowledge, I haven't got the education. He will show you wonderful opportunities. You don't need, I didn't go to university when I'm 18. You can go to Open University now. You can contact your local university and go, I'm interested, what course are, how can I do it? And often with people who are over 21, you've got your life experience, and they take in your life experience, your work experience, etc. like that. And often you can get onto the university and they go, are you wanting it? And it's also our shadows. It's often the shadows that are holding us back, and the shadows of the lack, the shadows of what will these people say. They won't say anything. That is your thought. And as your thought, your excuse of what will they say, that's why I won't do it in case it may upset them. To your own detriment? No. Vywamus will stop you holding yourself back. He helps us with any emotional, mental, physical and spiritual healing that you need. So when you've got rid of this emotion, the doubt or the mental, I haven't got it, the physical and things like that, he helps you to overcome that so you can move forward into your life's path. You acknowledge what happens with the past, knowing it no longer would define us. Your past don't define us unless you're choosing it. You have the choice to go, yes, it happened, but now I've got new choices and I'm going to move on. It's time for you, and he helps you to become the thriver, or he will say, right, well, you've got the excuse, become the thriver, or you do nothing. And use your excuses and reasons. The reasons why you want to stay the victim. I can't do this, I haven't got the brains, I've not got the situation, He'll go, bullshit to that. But you've got the choice. You can stay with the bullshit, or you can work and go to silence. Vywamus helps us to overcome our procrastination with motivation. Yeah, he changes the procrastination word to production. The motivation helps us to find out the talents in which we can cultivate to bring an abundance into our life. Does any of that make sense? Do any of those, I think I have a new guide. Well, I really feel called to go in November. Well, sit down and let's think outside the box, Nuala. It was such a bad one, no more. Yeah, absolutely. And it's these guides, things like that. Does working with these guides make sense? And how do you work with them? Very easy. It's so easy. You just sit there and you call them in. You go, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. Pele, Pele, Pele. Vywamus, Vywamus, Vywamus. I'm asking you to be with me and show me my way forward. Show me what I need to do, because these are my dreams and my goals, or I'm not sure what it is. And when you ask them to be with you, and then you say, I'm ready, because when you are ready, if you are ready, they will come in and they will help you and step forward. If you're not ready, or you're still in the lack, go, right, show me how I can, because I really want this amazing life. I want my dreams. I want to go to India. I want to do this. I want to do that. And why do you want it? And when you've got that why do you want to go to November? What is so important that you go on this retreat? What is so special? What is it that you want from this retreat? Why do you want? What is so important about this retreat? for you. Not that you can help and share your knowledge. Why is it? Well, the important reading is I want some time to myself. I want time to recharge. When you strip it down and understand why you want to go, what is the real bottom line of this retreat? Why do you want that retreat? I want me time. I want some time to... Well, maybe when you discover the reason why you want the retreat, maybe you can actually do that retreat, the time to yourself, for a weekend on your own. Maybe you can fly to Dublin or wherever it is and ask your parents, can you look after my son for Saturday and Sunday? And you're going to have him for Saturday and Sunday, but for those 2 days I'm going to go and sit in a B&B elsewhere in Ireland on my own for my own time. And then you come back, pick him up and go home ready for school the next day. Maybe it's school half term. Maybe use that half term and go to your parents and go, can we come and visit? But while we're visiting, you're having my son for 5 days, going to have fun and games with him. But the reason why I want this retreat, what is the reason? And when you strip it back, I want time to myself. So you dump in with your parents very kindly, and then go and find yourself a nice, and it's going to be cheaper than flying to India. No hassles of your visa costs, no hassles of the flight to India, no hassles of injections and things like that. And it's go, right, the cost it will cost me for the retreat of £1,000. However, I could go for 5 days in a little hotel by the beach, boom. And that is what you've got to do. Strip it back, find out why you want it. And when you've got that why, then you flip it. Yes, it's nice to go. And then you can go to India another time next year and take him to the triangle during the summer holidays. I don't know. You see, it just came to me. I feel cool to go in November. Right, well, but have a think the reason why. I'm getting fitter and healthier, so my back doesn't restrict me, so I can be around to watch my beautiful sisters grow and blossom, and I'm also enjoying my... I love that! Yes, because you're taking time, and it's like the things. And again, you can use me, Lavender Moon, as an accountability and go, today I've done my walk, today I did this, today the message, and I go, that's fantastic, etc., etc. And I'm really proud of you. And like I said, I'm going after I've done my life, because it was too hot for me. But you know what, I chose that. I thought, you know what, instead of going for my walk in the middle of the day when it's really hot and it gave me things, I'm going to go when it's cooler. So I rearranged what I was going to do this evening. I've done it this afternoon, and I just rejuggled the time. That's it, and that's all you have to do. So does that make sense? And like I said, you just call on them and then just sit there, and then when you go, and they give you option and write it down, or the message you receive, or go on a meditation and go, do you know what, I'm going to go on a meditation connecting with these 3 amazing guides. What do I need to know? Bing bash bosh. So I will write in the minute in the comments the name of the 3 guys, but it's Archangel Michael, Pele and Vywamus. So the card for the day, I did my distraction. Let's at the beginning, anyone who's late coming and wants to know, I did do the disclaimer and it's here. The card for the day, the full reading is available on my YouTube channel. Fire. My fire is my desire. Yeah, the reason why, that's your part. I passionately pursue all my desires, dreams and goals. This really fits in with what we're talking about today. Okay, what is your passion and why do you want to go for it? And when you connect with the fire fairy, the fire is your passion and why you want to do it. When you strip back, really strip back, remove, it's like the onion, remove all the layers and get to the heart of it, the center of why you really want it. And when you really strip it back, like, why do you want the lottery? Well, I want the money. Why do you want this money? Because, and the strip it back is financial freedom. So, if you can't win the lottery, why not do it? So you're buying your lottery ticket, £10 here, £10 there. Well, instead of spending your money on the lottery, spending £10, maybe spend that money, because it's, the chance of getting, boom. Right, why not do it some other way? Because the universe is going, no, you're going to get your money in a different way, so stop wasting on the lottery and spend it like this. I myself have 2 fast-paced laps around the football field now. Even Dad says he's proud of me keeping it up, but God, do I feel better? You do! And we love the fire cards. Absolutely, absolutely. So this is the passion, your reason why. Strip it back. Why do you want this home? Why do you want this career? Why do you want to be fit? Why do you want to do this? Why? And when you understand the deep meaning behind the why, then you've got the remove the obstacles. And if someone says, why are you doing it? And you go, well, it's number one, it's none of their business. Absolutely none of their business why you're doing it. Because when you start saying it, they will put you down. Then they put doubt in your mind. And it's like, well, I want to do this. This is my dream. It may not be your dream. It may not be in alignment with you. And it most probably isn't in alignment with you. But, I'm going to go for it. And it's all better. Oh, fine, I love it. And this is it. So remember, it's your dream and your why. And if you're sharing it with people and they don't get it and they're trying to be Debbie Downers or Neddy naysayers, walk away from them. Don't discuss your dreams and goals with those people. Discuss it with someone like me or with other people on here who will raise you up, who will encourage you to go for it. Because that's what you want. You want people who raise you up, who encourage you. I don't know what that is. It's saying action requires. Ignore that. I'm on battery. I am fine. So that is your fire, the reason why. And when you've got that strong, I got the other day, my response was because I can. You can, and you can do it. First of all, I've got low speed and now I've got high speed. Okay, who wants a card? I'm going to put this to the side because so we've got Lavender Moon. Lavender Moon is here. Lavender Moon. If you're here and you want a card, let me know and I'll do a card. So Lavender Moon, and thank you for sharing. If you want a card, remember to share. If you shared, and don't forget, I want some love hearts, some passion hearts, some thumb ups, some giggles. Give me a giggle. Give me a giggle. Giggle. Absolutely. Yes, please. Absolutely. So give me some giggles. Okay, rather than just the love hearts, let's do some different signs because that also affects this coming up. And thank you for coming. So we'll do Lavender Moon and then we'll do Colin. So Lavender Moon has an Earth card. I deserve to be healthy and feel good. I like this. I remain grounded and present in this moment. And this, when you do the card for the day tomorrow, he's talking about the present moment. I deserve to be healthy. Yes, you do deserve. And you can be healthy and feel good. I remain grounded and yes, you remain grounded because this is, I deserve to be healthy. And I am healthy. You are much healthier today than you were 3 weeks ago before you started your walking, before you started your new healthy eating, your new thing. You are healthy now. So much healthier than you were 3 weeks ago. So celebrating the present moment, I am healthy. I am healthy. Because when you look back how you were 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, before you started your walking, before you think, you are in a different health. So rather than I want to be, I am. Not I can, I am. Because this is you. And this is a confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Spot on. I do meditation still as well. So you do deserve, and you do deserve it. And you're being shown the different opportunities. But what you're doing, you've shown the opportunity and you've taken action. And look what's happened. So keep saying, rather than I can, because I am, and I'm able to, because I am able to, because look where I am today. I only have to look back 3 weeks and see the change in 3 weeks. And it's the compound. And just think in another 3 weeks, how much more healthy you're going to be. And how much more, etc. And yes, it's been hard and it's difficult to be that, keep that discipline up, to go for the walk every day, to keep to this healthy eating you're doing. You're not on a diet. Don't do diets. Diets do not work. No. Stop diets. How do I know? Because how many diets? They reckon most people go on 125 different types of diets through their life. And they don't work. Because if they did, you would only ever be on one diet and that would work. No. Crap the diets. Do healthy eating. Be aware of what you're putting in your mouth. That includes all the snacks. And when you go, oh, it's only a cup of tea. Yeah. What type of milk have you put in your cup of tea? How many sugars have you put in your tea? And yes, I talk about eating fruit and sugar, but then go, oh, I'm not. Yeah, well, how many grapes are very, very sweet. So yes, have a portion of grapes, but don't have 2 portions of grapes because it's too full of sugar, etc. like that. So just be aware. And I was watching an interesting thing the other day on TikTok, to saying the difference between don't do diets, do making better. Yeah, that's it, lifestyle. And it was interesting. He said the thing that you can change, if you have your 6 cups of tea, you have cereal in the morning where you have milk on it, and you do all this and whatever, and you're having all this milk. He says all you need to do, and if you have the blue top milk, that's like 1.5 1,500 calories. So if you have all your normal cups of tea, milk with your cereal, milk in whatever throughout the day, etc., and you use the blue top, that's going to be about 1,500 calories. If you use green top, that cuts it down to about 700 calories. All you've done is just swap from blue top to green top. If you swap keeping the same amount of tea, same amount of milk for your cereal, same that, but you go to the red top milk, you're only having about 300 calories a day. Oh my God. But apparently if you use almond milk, you're only having 137 calories a day. You're still using the same amount of milk, but you've done a change. Instead of using green top as blue top, you're using green top. You're losing calories. Use the green top, you're losing even more calories and stuff. And that's what you do. You're still doing the same life. I'm still having 10 cups of tea. However, I've just changed the type of milk. Or the coffee with eggs. I had decaf tea sweetener in red milk. I've done for years. Yeah, decaf. You know how they use to get the decaf out? They use chemicals. And in fact, you're worse off having decaf. Okay, you're having worse off having decaf tea, because of what the process they do to remove the caffeine is more harmful, and sweeteners, cancer. Do your research. You might as well take away and stop the sweeteners. You don't need sweeteners in tea. Start getting used to it. You don't decaf. Look at the research. Decaf tea and coffee, bullshit to that. And get rid of the sweet. You don't need a sweet tea. Start by, using less. And if you go, I've got to have sweet tea, swap from sweeteners to a sugar. And instead of having a whole teaspoon, have half a teaspoon, and then do a quarter of a teaspoon, quarter of tea. And then eventually you'll be drinking your tea without sugar. Time to change. Okay, we have Colin. 55 minutes, 55 seconds. 55 minutes and 55 seconds. That's just a suggestion. It's down to you. I'm just advising. I'm just sharing knowledge. You can check this knowledge yourself. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research and realise what you're doing. Okay, but it's down to you. At least you're doing decaf with sweetness and red milk. Good stuff. Right, Colin. But do your research and you'll suddenly realise what you're doing to yourself. But that's fine to you. Oh, Colin, I do not fear the fire. I am the fire. Yes. You are living life with passion. You're going for it. You're going, you know what, I'm going to go and live my life. I'm going to do adventure. My fire is, my passion is to have more fun in my life. My fire is, I want my more joyful in my life. My fire is, and your fire, I do not fear the fire. I am the fire. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're doing these things. I'm going for it. And that's what you need to do with the fire. I'm talking about the fire, your reason why. I do not fear. I am the fire. I am the passion. I am the reason why I'm doing this is because. And this is my fire. I'm not scared now of going to straight. Look what you did at the weekend. You went to somewhere on your own, completely out of your comfort zone, and you had the most brilliant time. 2 weekends before that, you went on a camping trip down to Poole with people you hadn't met before. You are stepping out your comfort zone. You're going for the passion. You know what? I'm going to go for a weekend away. The reason I'm going to go is because I know it's going to be fun. Yes, it's scary meeting new people, going to new places, but you know what? My fire was I'm going to have fun. And that fire, the fun, was much stronger than the scared of meeting new people, living life to the full at all times. Yes, and look what's happening to you now. So then we've got the beautiful Jeanette. Why is that? Too low FPS. Don't know what that means. Too low FPS. Oh, never mind. So I think Jeanette is here. Jeanette. I think you're here. So let's do Jeanette. Is there anybody else here who hasn't had a card apart from Jeanette and would like a card? So if you feel inspired, let me know. Let me know if you're going to try and connect with Archangel Michael, Pele and Vywamus. If you connect with Vywamus and you see electric blue around you, or you feel electricity, he has stepped in. So Jeanette. Anyone else apart from Jeanette? FPS, frames per second. It keeps coming up. It's too slow. Am I going too slow? It keeps coming up, FPS too slow. It's coming up. Message from Facebook. So I don't know what that means. But anyway. Jeanette is, I am worthy and grateful for the abundance the universe bestows me upon me every day. Far too low FPS. We're going to ignore that. I'm going to be finishing in a minute anyway, so forget about that. Okay, so this is Jeanette. Oh, I'm getting a bit dark in here. I am worthy and grateful for the abundance the universe bestows me upon me every day. Jeanette, you are worthy. You are worthy. Absolutely, you are worthy of an abundance. Not the shit life. You're worthy of an abundance of whatever it is. Abundance of wins with the dogs. Abundance of fun. Abundance of joy. Abundance of peace. Abundance of being able to chill. You know, all these feelings. Why do you want to do it? Because you enjoy doing it. And you get pleasure doing it. And you enjoy, even if you don't win a rosette, you still have fun. So you're still going to do this. So what is it, Jeanette, that you do? I am worthy and grateful for the abundance the universe bestows upon me every day. It says action required, but I don't know what that means. Because we're going to finish in a minute. So that is for Jeanette. I am worthy and grateful for the abundance the universe bestows. You are worthy. And every morning you wake up and you go, thank you for my bed. Thank you for yesterday, and thank you for another day of wonderful things that I can do. And at the end of the day, you go to bed and you go, thank you for today. Thank you. At least I've got a bed to go to sleep in tonight, and I'm grateful. It may not be the best bed, but at least when I woke up this morning, I made my bed. So when I get back into bed, at least I achieved something. I am grateful. I am worthy and grateful for, and you are worthy, but you need to start being grateful for what you've got. I'm thankful for my mug. I'm thankful. This is probably the cleanest mug there was, but I'm thankful we had a clean mug so I can make my green tea. I'm thankful for whatever, all the green tea that I can have, absolutely. So there you go, that is your message for the day. I hope today has made sense for you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thoughtful and Thankful Thursday. And Thursday we'll be talking about crystals and essential oils. Mixture of both crystals and essential oils. I think I haven't decided yet, so don't take that for gospel. Thank you everyone who's joined me tonight. I hope it's made sense. For those who've joined later, #replay, let me know if it makes sense. Let me know if you're interested in working with the 3 guides I talked to help you to stop procrastinating: Archangel Michael, Pele and Vywamus. If you want to have a mentor or an accountability buddy, I'm happy to work. If you're looking for guidance but not sure what to do, book a reading. 1 hour, 1 minute and 11 seconds. 1 hour, 1 minute and 11 seconds. Love it, love it, love it. Love the numbers you had. 5:55 earlier and 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 minute and 11 seconds. So this keeps coming up, action required. So I'm going to finish the live now. So if you've got any questions, message me. If you want to book your Pathfinder reading for guidance and knowing where to go and to have a plan of action, and maybe that's what you need, a plan of action, let's do it. Let's get booking. I'm looking a bit dark, so it could be that. Have an amazing evening. I'm just off out now to do my little walk while my daughter cooks the tea, and have a great evening, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Take care. Namaste. Bye.